Right, so another thing I want to talk about this morning with Master T is how every hobby, and we're going to talk about fitness, has been made into this like monetized, like everybody wants your money. They want you constantly thinking about it. They want it to be your whole life. And they want you constantly fucking buying something, bro. You gotta be buying something. Okay? You can't just you can't just go have some fun, go have some workout, and really enjoy it, and then just like go enjoy the other things you enjoy. It's gotta be like, I'm always obsessed with fitness, and you always need to look better, and you always need to be buying someone shitty supplements and programs, and they gotta keep you sabotaged, they gotta keep you a little sabotaged so you can be like, so you can constantly be fucking buying something. So all these influencers, they're gonna get like, they get so much roids that they die. When you die at fucking 40, you're trying to grift people so hard. Hey, you, I know that you're working out and you're looking pretty good, but you can look like me, bro. I'm fucking taking enough steroids to die at fucking age 40, and you can look like me if you buy my supplement, buy my program, my cookbook. And fuck your cookbook, bro. And it fucking never ends. It never ends, and you feel disgusted. You feel fucking disgusted, man. Seriously. It feels fucking disgusting. Okay? You can't just like have a hobby and enjoy it. You constantly somebody gotta be taking your money. You gotta be flexing with your brands and all that gay shit. Okay? For example, you're gonna see how there was the outdoors forum, the outdoors board on 4chan, right? And it quickly turned into people comparing their expensive knives and comparing their backpacks, their expensive Ray backpacks. Gotta have the Ray backpack. And you know what? It made you look like a fag. Okay? It made you look like a fucking fag. Going fucking camping with a bright red or a bright blue backpack, so some gypsies can easily see you from a mile away and decide to assault you and rape you because you gotta fucking look like a fucking traffic cone, right? And I get it, like, if you wear camouflage, some hunter might shoot you by accident. So it's like a big fucking, do you want to be visible so a hunter doesn't shoot you by accident? Or do you want to be kind of hard to see so some fucking random fucking robbers don't decide to come shoot you and rape you? But anyway, these hobbies, let's talk about fitness, okay? Fucking everybody wants to sell you everything. Everybody wants to sell you everything, and guess what? Everybody wants to have clients. So, like, people are so fucking arrogant. Arrogant that if a personal trainer at a gym sees a strong man, right? And the strong man, it's okay for a strong man to be a little fat. He needs the fat for energy. He lifts fucking, 300 kilograms. So the strong man is like 4 times stronger than the fucking personal trainer, okay? But the personal trainer is gonna be lower body fat. He's gonna have visible abs. So the personal trainer will be like, hey, you're fat. You need to be trained by me. And it's like, no, you're doing something completely different from what this person wants. Okay? You're doing something complete. Your idea of being healthy and fit is completely different. Furthermore, the strong man is going to have bigger ab muscles than yours, even though they're covered by a little fat. He's going to have abs stronger than yours. You're just focusing on being lean, you know. But well, like you see how fucking disgusting it is. Or like, let's say like you're a lean kid, you have visible abs, your lower body fat, but you don't have like a lot of muscle mass. So some PT who's like taking steroids can come bust your balls with, hey, you're skinny, you should be coached by me. Look how little you lift. And so there's always a way for them to there's always a way for them to try to bully you into giving them money. Oh no, you're actually not in shape. Actually, I'm in shape. You should give me money. And you know, this fucking mentality is everywhere. What can I tell you? So what were we talking about? I mean, the whole situation is you can be a lean guy, aesthetics guy, calisthenics guy, parkour guy. You know, you can be just some guy playing basketball, whatever. Or you can be like a thicker guy, fatter guy, like doing, you know, powerlifting, just focusing on being like fatter but bigger. And in both accounts, as long as you're doing something athletic and your muscles are fucking worked and you are in shape, like it doesn't really matter if you have like 7% body fat or 20% body fat. You know, as long as you're not like obese and shit, like as long as it's not like too much, you know. If you show up and you like I'm looking at you and say, okay, you are a little chubby, but you know, you show me you can do like, you can do some athletic shit, you can do some pull-ups, push-ups, you know, some cool shit, you look like a strong guy. So yeah, you're in perfect health. You're in fucking combat shape, okay? I'm not gonna like try to sell you a program. I'm not gonna try to fucking tell you you need to buy something from me, because you don't. You know, both of us know that you don't, okay? It's like you know, the most I can say, if you're like a skinny kid, say, hey, eat up more meat. And if you're like too fat, I can say, hey, more meat, less bread, like that. That's it. You can still eat chocolate, you can still drink sugar soda, no problem. Just like less bread, you know. Fuck. What else can I tell you? As much as you're getting into a great shape, I mean, for fuck's sake, look at the professional parkour guys. Look at the mountain climbers and the professional parkour guys. For example, Team Storor, they climb fucking buildings. They climb fucking cranes. Can any fitness influencer, bodybuilder, Greg Doucette, climb a fucking crane? Can they jump around some fucking buildings? And it's like, no, they can't. They physically cannot. Okay, so you're walking around looking in better shape than like parkour guys, but you cannot escape from the police. You cannot climb around some fucking buildings. And at this point, you gotta ask yourself, this is laughable. This is laughable. These professional parkour guys, they can go around buildings, they can jump around Paris or whatever. There is no catching them. You cannot catch them. If you're like a cop or whatever, you cannot physically, you're unable to follow them. They just fucking mug you. And any fitness influencer, any fucking teenager that decided to take a lot of steroids is gonna look like more muscular than them. It's this guy looks like he's in far better shape than them. He should be able to climb mountains, but they can't. Because it's fucking fake. It's fucking inflated balloon muscles. Okay? Like, it is fake. Okay? Yeah, sure, you can condition your muscles to bench and squat and deadlift more temporarily until you stop taking the roids. And we've seen it. We've seen it, bro. Like, when I was 23 and I was going to the gym with a friend, and, my friend would take some steroids, he'll get a little psycho, he'll be able to bench more, then he stops the steroids, and his bench fucking goes down. He loses the muscle. He cannot keep it. Okay? He fucking deflates. I don't know what to tell you. So, it's fucking foolish that all these, you're just trying to have some fun, and there's other people around you like who are also having fun recording their workouts, and nobody's trying to sell anybody shit. Okay, we're just having fun and sharing. It's, hey, look at, I'm able to do this now, and it's friendly. I'm gonna say it's friendly. And then all these fitness influencers, they are always talking about each other to get the views, to grift the views, right? And they are selling you something. Everybody's selling you something. You go to the fitness expo. Who's at the fitness expo? Mark Wallbliner, Sam Sulek, bada bing bada boom, the black White House chef guy. Who's at the expo? The fucking phonies. Everybody trying to sell you shit. It's not enough to have a following to sell me shit. You gotta come to the expo to charge fucking money to monetize as much as possible, right? And we all know you're on steroids. We all know without steroids you're gonna be weaker than me. We know it, okay? And it becomes fucking disgusting. It truly becomes fucking disgusting, mate. You try to get into any hobby and you'll find probably the fucking Ray company and the knife companies, they have Indian shills shilling their products on the outdoor forums, trying to be, hey, if you have a Chinese knife, if you have a Chinese backpack, you suck. You gotta get the Mercedes, you gotta get the Ray backpack, bro. Pay $200 for a fucking woman's backpack so you can look like a woman. So you can look like a fucking fool. Okay? I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. And you really should be exercising in a way that's actually fun and somewhat practical. Okay, so it has to be maximum fun and at least something practical. So if you choose to stay in shape, wielding a fucking katana in your backyard. You know, nobody can see you. It's your backyard. Nobody's gonna see you. Like, as cringe and autistic, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're burning calories. You're practicing killing people. And one day, if you live, you know, outside of town, not a lot of people, some fucking gypsy, white guy, black guy get in your house, you can slice and dice some like fucking candy bars. And people can say all the shitty comments, but when you practice every day with a fucking sword, you're not gonna be the one getting robbed and raped, and you're gonna be able to protect your family. So that's the reality. That is the reality. The weird guy. You might be skinny. You might be chubby, fat. You're practicing with a katana like a cringe word. Tomorrow, it's actually gonna pay out. And you know, the fitness influencer who are squatting and deadlifting, and you know, they get hit with a knuckle duster, and they get hit with a baseball bat or whatever. They get ganged, and they get robbed and raped. So I would say exercises in terms of fun, but practical value. We have all kinds of exercises, right? We have all types of push-ups, different pull-ups. We have cat leaps, which is a beginner parkour exercise. We have smashing a tire with a sledgehammer. We have running, jumping around, and I mean more like sprinting, or off-road walking, climbing a hill, walking on a hill off-road, you know. We have things like farmer walks, any type of gardening, farming, housework, you know, so any type, calisthenics, parkour, self-defense, you know, boxing, get a punching bag, and you're just gonna be getting slowly in better and better shape. And maybe you won't have bulging shoulders and traps from the steroids, but you're gonna look like fucking good, and you're gonna be very capable, because you know that you're building your muscles, real muscles, by eating meat without needing any steroids. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Actually, the idea for this video came looking at my supplements. So you know, there's like a few supplements which make sense, and they're actually like very good. You don't technically need them, but they really like add up. However, you don't need as much as they tell you. Like, you don't need to take them every day, you know, shit like that. But it's like, you're gonna see these companies, and they're trying to sell you everything under the sun, and they're trying to raise prices, and they are expecting you that you're just gonna keep giving them money, but you're not competing. Nobody's giving you a job. Nobody's giving you a Hollywood movie role. So at some point, your brain should be like, wait a minute, I keep giving you money for protein powder, but nobody's giving me a job, mate. Nobody's like, hey, let me put you in a movie. You're gonna win a competition. Let me pick you to be a, you know, to advertise our brand. It's like, wait a minute. Nobody's picking you to advertise BCN Nutrition, but you know, they pick Rick Piana, and you've been buying their protein powder for 10 years, but they're like, yeah, fuck you, we're gonna pick Rick Piana to... Rick Piana never drinks BSM protein powder, you know? This nagging feeling starts to fucking add up. It starts to fucking add up, you know? And it's like, yeah, I get that I'm paying you and you're giving me protein powder for the money, so it's a fair transaction, but everybody feels very entitled to your money. They're like, well, if you lose your job, you're still gonna buy our protein powder, right? If you lose your job, you're still gonna keep giving me money for protein powder. And it's like, no, actually, we are, you know, we can't afford to be spending money on protein powder. Okay, sweetie? So, everybody, very entitled, and they are, you're gonna keep giving me money? My business, you're gonna keep giving me money, but all of you are losing your jobs, but you're gonna keep giving me money. So everybody would like you to give them your last cent until you die, until you kiss. They would like to get your last cents, right? As much money as possible. It's like, listen, buddy, there's gotta be some fucking fairness. If you see that I can't give you any more money, you go to the government and you tell them, we want you to create more jobs, okay? Because all these companies, you know, all these companies, they try to replace as many people as possible with Indians, but you keep giving me money, white man. Hey, we're running a skeleton crew. We're trying to run as little people as possible, and all of them are Indians, right? And Nepalese. But you, white man, you keep giving us money. It's like, no. Okay, I'm paying you full price for a supplement. You're not paying a full salary for, let's say, for Germany. You're not paying a full proper German salary to a German. You're paying half a salary to an Indian who lives with 5 other Indians in a fucking apartment. So, you know, this is going on everywhere. I'm not talking about supplement companies, but, you know, everywhere it's happening. So, they're like, you know, wait a minute. Why do we need to pay a proper German salary where we can pay less than minimum wage to 5 Indians who are going to live together, so they can say that they're living in Germany, but they're living together like fucking incels. 5 Indians in an apartment, sharing a toilet and a shower, and we're just treating them like slaves, you know? And then you see the owner of the supplement store parking his Bentley in front of a, you know, you can't park here sign. So he parks on the fucking sidewalk, and he's like, so you think you're better than me? So you think you're better than me? You know? So you're giving your money to some fucking schmuck who can't even hire white people in your country. He can't even pay a living wage. And he's driving a Bentley, and he's parking very openly saying fuck you to any wall. He's saying that he's better than you. He can park right in front of the don't park here sign, right? His Bentley. It's like, excuse me, what are we doing here, bro? We're doing something, okay? I mean, it's hard not to get fed up with the bullshit. It's hard not to get fed up with the bullshit. There are a few supplements that work. That's gonna be your choice of a collagen, essential amino acids, beef protein, and then there's gonna be like your multivitamin, your tribulus terrestris, What else? I mean, you can get some citrulline malate, but even with that, they try to scam you. They try to fucking put as much malic acid as they can. And then you find, these companies are not regulated, so at any point you can be fucking, some company can spike your shit, they can put fucking sand, can be eating fucking sand like Tom and Jerry, But anyway, to end this video, I'm gonna say, never fucking listen to fitness influencers. Like, there is nothing you're going to learn. There is nothing you're going to... They're just going to try. It's always a sales pitch. It's always, look at me, I'm better than you, I'm gonna tell you how to build forearms. It's like, excuse me, bro. You don't know anything about forearms. You don't practice arm wrestling. You have not been training forearms. The only reason your forearms are fucking swollen is because of steroids. They're swollen like a chicken. Your little wrist curls once a week do fucking nothing. This is not proper forearm strength training. Okay? So, these fucking losers, they're gonna come and they're gonna try to show you how to work out your forearms. Do you understand how insulting that is? You're a fucking regular gym bro who took steroids, and you think you can show me how to train my... You see how arm wrestlers train? You should be looking at arm wrestlers. Don't look at these fucking losers, bro. Look at arm wrestlers, okay? Look at arm wrestlers, okay? And that's it. If you want to get strong, look at fucking powerlifters and strongmen. If you want to think about grip strength, look at climbers, look at calisthenics, parkour, wrestlers, but never look at fitness influencers, okay? Have a great day, guys.